The client was able to report back the actual market shares, and in this case, the actual market shares as resulted in the real world very closely aligned with the predictions of the Conjoint analysis study. I want to talk to you about some industry examples that have been presented at the Sawtooth Software Conference, now called the Analytics and Insights Conference. We have a number of not only researchers from the analytics and consulting side, but we have a number of researchers who are on the client side, such as Jennifer Avery from Universal Parks and Resorts out of Florida, who came to the Sawtooth Software Conference and talked about how they use Conjoint analysis to optimize price and product. Jennifer talked about how they used Conjoint analysis to test different prices for tickets to special evening events at the theme parks in Orlando, Florida. They also used a close cousin to Conjoint analysis, maximum difference scaling, which is like a one attribute Conjoint analysis with a lot of levels, to idea screen to identify great new ideas. Another company that came to talk at the Sawtooth Software Conference was Lifetime Products. Lifetime Products started out manufacturing chairs and tables, but they expanded their product line into things such as basketball hoops and water sports, kayaks, and so forth. They have used Conjoint analysis. They've used it over the last 10 years very faithfully in both the product design and the pricing decisions that they have to make as a company. Every one of these products that you're looking at was designed and or priced using Conjoint analysis from Sawtooth Software. Procter Gamble is also a frequent presenter at the Sawtooth Software Conference and uses our software for product packaging design, what color, what shape, what product claims, what size, all the packaging decisions that go into selling your product on the shelf. Also the pricing. They also use Conjoint analysis to segment their respondents to figure out whether there's some groups of respondents who like certain types of features, such as ecologically friendly to the environment. And they use Conjoint analysis to help segment the market and find groups of people who respond to different products. And then they use Conjoint analysis to optimize the product packaging design and the messages and the product for each of those segments. Another case study I want to talk to you about came out of China, presented at the Sawtooth Software Conference in the United States by consultants in China. A cell phone manufacturer wanted to optimize their offering versus the competition, and they were specifically interested in the trade-off that consumers placed on RAM versus hard drive storage, okay? And they used Conjoint analysis to find out the optimal trade-off and the products. They wanted to create not only one product, but two products. This was a product line example, designing a product line, and Conjoint analysis helped them decide which version should be product one and which should be product two, and how it would compete with the competitor. In the first column, you can see the predicted market shares from Conjoint analysis. And about 10 months later, after launching the product, the client was able to report back the actual market shares. And in this case, the actual market shares as resulted in the real world very closely aligned with the predictions of the Conjoint analysis study.